One of the pivoting points in my life was when I was younger, being a lifeguard. It was a super stormy, just heavy surf, 40-foot faces. But a guy tried to surf that storm surf, and he got caught and he got pounded. And we both paddled out with the rescue boards and went up into the channel, and the guy was being pounded in a bowl. We were screaming at him to swim out of the impact zone. Never saw him again, never found his body. But till this day, I remember his voice, I remember his screams, his eyes, his pleads, and the helplessness that you feel, that there's nothing you can do.
Counties are calling out lawmakers who are proposing on taking away liability protection for lifeguards at county beaches.
If this bill passes, lifeguards across the state would no longer get the same protections they're used to having.
90% of their lifeguards would suddenly be vulnerable to lawsuits.
Well, the lifeguards have consistently just been basically in a lot of ways attacked by our state. Like a full-time guy makes like 35 grand a year. If you got a family and you're trying to live in Hawaii, you literally cannot live on that. And it's just absurd to me that the people in our state continue to attack them, and now they're liable. They go save somebody and they're like, I don't think you saved me good enough, I'm gonna sue you. They're personally liable. What's happening today is I've come down to just talk to the junior guards. It's something I try to do every year whenever I'm home, and out of any programs that I know of, it's the closest to my heart. I've been a member of the junior lifeguards from when I was like 12 years old all the way to when I was 18. Junior lifeguards program, if it was up to the state, would be dead right now. This wouldn't even exist, and it's people coming together as a community and trying to support these lifeguards and rally for them. Thank God the general population is coming to grips with you can't rely on your government to do everything. Like, we have to help them.
You know, the ocean in Hawaii is everything for kids. We don't have amusement parks or anything like that, so going into the ocean and surfing and diving and just being at the beach, it's a part of our culture and it's a part of our community. So it's really important not only to have these kids trained up, but also to train our future lifeguards. You know, we all take this job because we care about our community and we want to help someone and also educate them. If we don't educate whoever comes to the beach, they're going to get in trouble. So a huge part of our job is prevention, education, and trying to prevent the rescues from even happening. As long as we're doing our job, our department's going to back us up, and that's the main thing.
Lifeguards in Hawaii are like professors in a college, and they're that because they sit on that tower day in and day out. They see the tide change, they see the currents move. They know exactly who's a regular at the beach, who's a first-timer, and that comes from years of knowledge. For the normal person, what they see is the beauty. The lifeguards, they see the beast. And sometimes the beast is sleeping, but the beast is there, and they know that.
Hawaii is one of the few places in the country where we have lifeguards year-round, 365 days a year, so it is a career. We are a part of the community. The reward is helping people, and it doesn't mean a life and death rescue or CPR or what have you. There are just so many small little moments every day where you're sharing information or giving some advice to visitors who come up to the tower. So that part of the job I always found incredibly rewarding. I saw what would go on in politics, and I've lived on this island for 60 years, and we've been a one-party state for 60 years. I wish we took better care of Hawaii, the environment, the traffic, the infrastructure, and the lifeguard department too. Always room for improvement.
To learn, you need to be adaptable. You need to be like water. You need to be fluid, because if you be so much like on rock, you can sink. Why be something just strong and it can break in the water? Why not be water? And then that way you're always flowing, you're always calm. But chaos can happen in water, and strength can happen in water, power can happen in water. So I think for lifeguarding in general, it's just understanding all those mindsets, and not just as individuals, but as a family. Everyone who walks on our beach, everyone who swims in our ocean becomes part of our family. We're not divided by land, but we're connected by water. So it doesn't matter whether you're from Australia, New Zealand, Japan, California. We all part of that same ocean family, and we share that same values. I want to make somebody better than me. You know, I want to create a whole bunch of better than me. You know, if you spread that knowledge around and just let that go, it all benefits all of us guys, because that person may save one of my relatives.
At the end of the day, it really is about your community. You don't wait on your government to do something. So I hope it all gets resolved, but the community will always be behind the lifeguards.
There's a saying in the profession, it's called lifeguards for life. It's hard for me to go to the beach and relax. It's like, come on, it's like, is everyone okay? Are they okay? That guy looks like a kook. Oh, she needs help kind of deal. It's kind of funny. I feel very fortunate to, have been a Hawaiian lifeguard and very proud of the men and women on the beach today. Lifeguards for life. I'm a lifer. I'm stoked.